So how good did it feel to hit that homer in Wrigley in '06 after everything that happened on the other side?
Well, the other side, the stuff that happened before, not that I won't talk about it, I'm just tired of talking about it.
You're over it, right?
I mean, I've talked about it ad nauseum at this point, and just like everyone knows the story and whatever. And that's the one thing everyone wants to bring up when they talk to me is that, which is great. I mean, I remember that because we won the game and it was a big deal. And just the fun that was after that game and after that series. And then the home run in Wrigley was probably my favorite regular season home run I've ever hit, just because of the circumstances. And I know Ryan Dempster well, and I like Ryan Dempster a lot. He was great about it, but the whole situation, I walk up to the on-deck circle, we're down a run, and there's 2 outs. I think I was like third up, and Jermaine gets on base. I think Ross Globe was sitting ahead of me, and I'm standing on deck. And at the time, Joe Cali, Mark Gonzalez, Merkin, they were all, the media had to come sit down right by the on-deck circle when the game ended so they could get on the field and get to the clubhouse. And I remember looking at him, and I'm like, listen, if I get up, I'm going to hit a home run. And they're like, and Joe Cali, who, if anyone knows, is like the biggest smart in the world. He's like, dude, you're going to strike out on 3 pitches. I'm like, nope, I'm going to hit a home run. I'm going to break all these people's hearts. And they all started laughing. Well, then I think Globe gets like an infield single to get me up. And I think it was third pitch. I think he hung a slider, and I hit it. And if you watch me, I kind of run around the bases nonchalant. And then when I hit home plate, I kind of point over in the crowd, and I was pointing at all the reporters that were just like, there's no way that just happened. And then when they stopped the game because all the Cubs fans threw all their garbage on the field, that was kind of cool. And then the fact that they kind of were chanting my name and I got a semi-curtain call there was awesome, pretty awesome, because it doesn't happen a lot on the road.
Then you made an all-star game off of that.
Absolutely. The White Sox did an amazing job because they did the Punch AJ thing. And that still will go down as probably the start of the all-star game fan kind of thing. Before that, it was kind of like just get out and vote. But that was the first real campaign that I can remember. And Scott Reifert and Christine O'Reilly and all those guys deserve such a credit for the way they handled that. And it just worked out perfectly. And they got to go to the All-Star game.